Let's dive into the 12 hottest upcoming crypto games set to explode in 2024. From exclusive closed tests to open betas, we're exploring the whole spectrum of gaming gems. Expect anything from airdrops, earning tokens, to unique in-game bonuses, but no guarantees though, since some of this is degen speculation. So join me on this adventure into what could be gaming's next big hits for this cycle, or just plain fun. Ready to venture into the unpredictable world of crypto gaming. GM to all the new faces and returning strategists. Before we get to the fun stuff, a quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You can lose money in crypto and NFTs. Also, the crypto world moves fast. Always double check the latest updates before making any decisions. Many of you may not know this, but I have a few digital marketing certifications underneath my belt and have done consulting on the side, helping businesses amp up their marketing. This background has been super handy in sizing up projects, especially when it comes to digging into website traffic and metrics, because this is one of those things that is tougher and pricier to fake. So because of this, I have a unique advantage, and it's easier for me to spot which games are genuinely catching on and which games are just pure hype. So I've ranked this top 12 based on their monthly website visits, starting from their lesser known games that are starting to build up to uncovering those with overflowing traffic. But I've saved a special one for last. It's a game that I'm personally pumped up for a bunch of reasons, so I'm going to keep that reveal until the very end. Unclogged League is a unique blend of 3v3 basketball with NFT innovation, attracting just under 5,000 site visitors, so it's under the radar currently, but already backed by a solid 47,500 Twitter followers. There's no launch token at this time, and it offers pre-beta registration for those who want to get in early and start testing, but no mention of any rewards for testing, so we're kind of just speculating at this moment. There is involvement of NBA stars like Steph Curry, Paul George as holders, which not only amplifies its allure, but also hints at its potential impact in both crypto and the exposure that it could get in the sports world. So for more details, just check out the website. I'll have links to the Discords and all the websites below with all the additional information, so if you miss anything, just check there. 2 is Treeverse, which is rapidly becoming mentioned as an early crypto MMORPG to watch, drawing attention for its innovative blend of an open world exploration with community-driven gameplay. It's being developed by the creative minds of Endless Clouds, and the game has already attracted a significant online following, boasting over 92,800 Twitter followers and more than 10,000 monthly website visits. And at its core, Treeverse offers this classless system, allowing players the freedom to define the roles and carve out unique paths throughout the game's universe. And like you guessed, Treeverse has an integration of NFTs into the gameplay, providing players with, the typical stuff: Web3 ownership, customization options through the NFT trees, Treeverse plots, and timeless characters. Although there is no game token that has been released yet, the inclusion of these NFTs always adds an interesting depth to the economy and is something that I'll be looking out for. The game is still in the development phase, so you have the opportunity to get in early by applying to test the dev builds and see how it grows. Which brings us to the number 3, Chronoforge, with an impressive 11,598 monthly visits with a strong Twitter following of 80,900. Chronoforge combines elements of the classic multiplayer RPGs like Hades or Diablo with unique features like strategic PvP and an evolving world map. The game is set in a world of player-governed flying settlements that evolve based on collective decisions, adding a layer of strategy and community to the gameplay. Chronoforge offers procedurally generated dungeons, ensuring that every raid is a unique adventure with varying layouts, traps, and enemies. So again, if you're familiar with Diablo and the random dungeon generators there, it's going to be the same type of concept. One of the things that I thought was interesting about this game, it also introduces a novel approach to item scarcity. As more players join and rare gear is discovered, it becomes increasingly difficult to find, maintaining a balance and a challenge for both new and veteran players. 4 is Parallel TCG, and is one of the games that I'm excited, especially because I play Commander Magic. So Parallel TCG, you can think of it simply as a mix of Magic's Commander format with Standard. So unlike the fantasy world of Magic, it's going to be this sci-fi world in space and these factions that are warring against each other. They just released the open beta yesterday, February 29th, and players can earn card packs and Prime tokens. Prime token is the game's ERC20 currency, which is the Ethereum token. By participating in the game, especially through winning ranked games, you can earn the token, but you have to have the NFT cards. But luckily, what they did recently is you can buy these starter decks, which, if you're familiar with Magic, they're similar to precons, but they're actually cheaper because when you do the math, at least at this time of recording at Ethereum's price, it's 0.01 ETH, which is around $35. Which brings us to number 5, Oh Baby Games, with the main game currently being Oh Baby Kart, which is a vibrant and fast-paced kart racing game that draws inspiration from the classic Mario Kart series, but introduces its own unique twists and mechanics. The game features a 1 to 12 player racing where mastering drifting is necessary and challenging. Each character in the game is equipped with special ultimate abilities, adding another layer of strategy and personalization to the races. There hasn't been any official token release yet, so there's speculation against the gaming degen community that active participation and achievement in the game could potentially lead to future rewards. But this is unconfirmed. But even then, with everything in the unknown, this is one of the games that I play weekly and finish daily quests whenever I can. Which brings us to number 6, Off the Grid by Gunzilla Games, which is one of the most hyped titles. It's going to be released on major consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and is shaping out to be a groundbreaking entry into the Battle Royale genre. The game is set in a dystopian cyberpunk future on Teardrop Island in a place that's controlled by profit-driven mega corporations. Now, players have to duke it out in 150 player battle royales with 87,248 website visits and a strong following of 102,600 on Twitter. It's clear there's significant anticipation building around this title. It's an ambitious project that seeks to redefine the genre with narrative depth, an expansive world, plus new mechanics incorporating Web3. For those who are eager to dive into the cyberpunk world, there's an opportunity to apply for early access. Just head to the website and sign up for the beta test wishlist, selecting either PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. Which brings us to 7, Bloodloop, which is kind of similar to Valorant with its strategic and team-based gameplay, but from a third-person perspective. Here, you dive into this dystopian world, a game that's already captured 124,000 website visitors and 57,100 Twitter fans. Head to the Discord. You're going to look for airdrop quests that are going to qualify you for a part of the massive 1 million BLS airdrop. How much? We have no idea. But remember, if you're going to be participating, engagement level directly influences your rewards. You can buy the NFT and stake it to get more of the rewards for this airdrop and get allotted more, but you also have to participate in these quests. If you do not participate in this quest, your points will gradually head to 0. And they emphasize this in their announcement. So if you happen to be participating and you happen to buy the NFTs and stake them, you're going to need to be active as well. So remember that for anybody who's wanting to get into this project. Which brings us to number 8, Shrapnel. It's a groundbreaking first-person shooter game that integrates blockchain technology to offer a unique gaming experience where players can truly own their assets and engage in a competitive multiplayer environment, drawing a lot of inspiration from Tom Clancy's Division and offering its community a rich set of player creation tools to build endless user-generated content. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world following a catastrophic asteroid collision with the moon in 2038. The game unfolds in a zone called the Sacrifice Zone, rich with valuable asteroid fragments. Shrapnel's gameplay focuses on a high-stakes extraction where players must balance between fleeing with their loot or playing it safe or risking it all for greater rewards. To participate in Shrapnel currently, you're going to need to have an extraction pack, which you can buy for at 3 different levels, and they offer varying degrees of rewards. First level is $19.99, $49.99, and $99.99. Once you have your extraction pack, you'll be able to participate in events that happen every 2 weeks where you can earn their token based on how well you do and where you place on the leaderboard. Which brings us to number 9, Anichess, which is an innovative play-to-earn chess game developed by Animoca Brands and Lympho in partnership with Play Magnus Group from the legendary chess player Magnus Carlsen himself. It aims to modernize traditional chess experience by introducing magical abilities and items, providing new strategic layers to the game. These features are designed to appeal to both seasoned chess players and newcomers alike, offering a fresh take on the classic game with elements like freezing your opponent's pieces, teleporting pieces, jumping over pieces, and much, much more. The game plans to bridge the gap between casual gamers and chess enthusiasts by adding these spells, RNG models, wizards, and even dragons to spice up the gameplay. The hype is real for this game, and it's already captivated the chess and gaming world, drawing a vast audience that is going underneath the radar with 500,000 website monthly visits, with a strong social media presence, where you can complete daily challenges and quests that reward you with different items currently. There is no announcement of a potential in-game token, so it's still a bit of a mystery, but a mod mentioned that there will be a leaderboard debut soon, hinting at more competitive and potentially rewarding experiences on the horizon. Which brings us to number 10, Guilder Guardians, with an impressive 791,192 website visits and 145,200 Twitter followers. Guilder Guardians is shaping up to be an engaging mobile RPG in a richly detailed fantasy world. In the game, players can assemble teams of heroes to navigate through various dungeons, battling monsters, gathering loot. The game introduces an innovative approach to raids, currently in a backseat format where the outcomes are determined by the heroes and the equipment that players assign to that raid. Plus, expect highly competitive guild leaderboard rankings, pitting guilds against each other for top honors and probably top rewards. There's also pets inside the game that offer buffs and significantly influence dungeon exploration, adding another layer of strategy. So what you can do now is pre-register at their website and you'll get 10 free Guardian summons for their global release in Q2. Just sign up there, put your email, and then you'll be notified when the game goes live. When the game is out, players will be able to play and earn NFTs and the token. Which brings us to number 11, Matr1x Fire, which boosts some of the most impressive numbers so far. 1.16 million monthly website visits, #1 FPS mobile game, #1 blockchain game by unique active addresses, at least according to DApp Radar, 346,200 followers on Twitter, with an active airdrop event called the Max Score airdrop event that you can participate in now. Where the gameplay is similar to Counter-Strike, but with the artwork and visual style that might remind you of Valorant, bringing a unique aesthetic to the mobile platform. The Matr1x Max Score airdrop events offers you the ability to earn future max token airdrops by accumulating max score, with eligibility and rewards scaling with the amount. But participate in that now, because you don't have to do anything besides just log onto a website and just do these tasks daily. Which brings us to number 12, Dookey Unclogged by Yuga Labs, the creators of Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're introducing a $1 million prize pool and a Mutant Ape NFT for top players starting on March 6th. I'm excited for this because I participated in the last few rounds and it was immensely fun and immensely challenging. Dookey Unclogged is an exciting reboot of the original Dookey game, transitioning from an NFT gated model where you had to buy the NFT or you had to own a Bored Ape and have it airdropped, to a free-to-play model that is accessible to everyone. So you do not have to buy the NFT, which means that you can qualify for these prize pools, but it also means that this is going to be majorly intense, but exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. It means that you have the ability to earn major rewards depending on how good you are. So let me know if you're excited for any of these upcoming games as I am, and if I missed any upcoming games as well. Also, I highly recommend that you check out my personal Dookey journey, where I filmed the entire intense journey. So watch that video